Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Monday, January 22nd. Just had a great weekend. You know, I've been obsessed a lot. I've been obsessed all the time lately with real estate and getting my business started. And so this weekend, though I did a little bit of mixture of real estate and family on Saturday, the most of this weekend was all about family and all about me. So there was a lot of me time, there was a lot of family time. And so I want to start Monday off by suggesting to those of you that are, you know, whether you're new to real estate or you're revamping your business, whatever the case may be. I know it's easy to get obsessed, and obsession is a good thing. I don't remember the exact words, but Grant Cardone pushes obsession like it is the key to success. And in a lot of ways, I agree with him. But at the same time, obsession can be unhealthy when you don't take a break, when you don't take, you know, a little bit of time for yourself, and then especially some time for your family. Because what else? What's it all for if you're not enjoying your family and your life? What's the point of success? What's the point of wealth? And you don't have to wait till you have wealth to learn to enjoy your life. So with that being said, this weekend I did some on my me time. I did a lot of woodworking. That's a hobby I picked up. Here's some things I built out of pallets. This table here, if you can see it, that thing on the wall. I know the lighting's not good. I need to replace the fluorescent lights in the garage. And then I built this this shelf right here over on Saturday. Finished it on Sunday. You know, Saturday nights I like to let my brain die, and I play video games and watch movies until 1 o'clock in the morning. Tend to sleep over on Sunday nights. You know, I'm going to actually adjust my schedule to reflect that, because I don't think I'm going to change that habit. I enjoy it. It helps ground me, bring me back to me, and you know, and it's just a nice way to deflate after a long week. And then family time, guys. Put it in your time block. Remember, you know, at least an hour or two every day. Just focus on your family. Just forget about real estate. Turn your phone off unless you got something serious going on, and show your family some love. Okay? So that's all I got right now, guys. Just to sum it up, get some hobbies. Learn to take a break from your obsession. Journal, meditate, exercise. Hobbies like woodworking, martial arts, boxing, video games, yoga, gardening, whatever the case may be, knitting. You know, find something to do that helps, you know, bring your mind out of real estate for a little bit. And sometimes that's where the best ideas are born, guys, is when you're not thinking about solutions and you're not thinking about the problem. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon. It's Monday. Let's have a good day. So the reason I'm recording now, though, is I also set an appointment yesterday with a for sale by owner, a highly motivated lady whose family is in Alabama. She's here trying to sell her house and tie up some loose ends with, she owns cabins here in the Smoky Mountains, rental cabins, and I guess she's trying to get things settled there as well, getting it ready for the upcoming season here in Tennessee, in the East Tennessee, where people come in the spring and the summer to go hiking, to camp out, to go on honeymoons, whatever the case may be. So I drove all the way to Sevierville, which is about an hour drive from my home in West Knoxville, about 45 minutes, an hour when you talk about traffic and stuff. And I was about 10 minutes late because I misjudged the distance and the traffic. And so when I knocked on the door, nobody answered. I thought, oh man, she got pissed off and she left. So I was waiting. I tried to call the number on the for sale sign, the number I had from her from Red X, and I was in the car writing a note to leave at the front door with my business card and the CMA that I ran. And she called me back. And she was apologetic. She had a pipe burst at one of her cabins, and she had to go take care of that. And the time completely got away from her, and next thing she knew, it was 1:40. So we rescheduled to talk tomorrow. But here's the good thing. Here's the great thing, the blessed thing that came out of the conversation. I guess it sounds to me like she's already decided that she's going to list her home with me. And she's also decided that she is going to refer me to a pastor who really wants to sell a cabin he owns, and doesn't care who sells it, doesn't care how it gets sold. He just wants to get fair market value for the cabin. And on top of that, she has 2 other cabins that she wants to sell and she wants me to get rid of for. And she has 2 buyers that are bugging her about finding them cabins in the area that she wants to refer me to. So, if I heard everything correctly, and we talk tomorrow and she verifies this, I've potentially got her listing plus 3 other listings plus 2 buyer referrals out of this one lady. I don't want to, what do they say, count my eggs before they count my ducks before they hatch, whatever it is, but even if I misheard her and it turns out that I'm only doing half of what she said, I know for sure she said she's got 2 buyers. I know for sure she said she's got a pastor who wants to sell his cabin. And then her home, that's still 2 buyers plus an extra listing on top of her house. So, Daddy's going to shine his shoes, put on his best smile, go up there with paperwork pre-filled out, have my pen and paper ready to take notes, which she told me I better bring a notebook and pen because she's going to be giving me some information. And I'm going to make some money in February. That's for sure. Alright guys, I'm driving back home now. I'm ready for an hour drive. I'm going to start my audiobook. I'll holler at you later. Or whatever the case was, and I called another lead that I had. It was a referral that I told you all about, an older lady that wants to downsize to a house and sell her home. And I thought she was dodging me the last week. We had to schedule an appointment scheduled to talk about showings, and then that was going to be an opportunity I took to talk to her about just going ahead and listing her house now last week, but it snowed, and because it snowed she wanted to change the appointment, which I didn't understand why. I was the one driving, but anyway, she wanted to change the appointment, so we did that. And since then I've been trying to call her for the last week, about once a day, and all I kept getting was voicemail, so I thought she was dodging me. Well, today I got through. She answered the phone and she was a little bit upset. Apparently she had a death in the family and she's got to drive to Chattanooga today, but she suggested that we get together Saturday. I'm going to call her Saturday morning and set a time for in the afternoon, and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get this woman to list her home now and start selling her home, start finding a home for her to buy now as well. So I guess the point of that one is it's easy to get discouraged. There's probably every time I called her and got voicemail, I had the thought, she's given up, she's changed her mind, she's no longer interested in working with me, I should just write her off. But I didn't, and I kept calling. So the lesson to me, and a lesson to any of you watching, is until a lead tells you to go, you know, jump in a river or get lost or leave me the hell alone, just keep calling. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's going to call someone 3 times in a day, every day for 2 weeks. I know there's a lot of agents out there that suggest that, and I'm just not that person. I know that it would immediately turn me off if I was getting called 3 times a day from somebody wanting my business. They would come off as desperate. They would come off as somewhat sleazy, and I would have no interest in working with them. So, you know, you find your comfort level. Mine is depending on how hot the lead is, depending on their time frame. I'll call once a day. I'll call every other day. For the most part, with leads I don't talk to, I try to schedule to call them at least 8 times in a 2-week period. So however that breaks out, I just put that in. Luckily with my CRM, I can put a reminder, and that's how it's set up. You can call them how many times you want to call them and in what time frame. So in that scenario, I just call them 8 tries in 2 weeks, and they'll just schedule it themselves. You know, you could do 10 times in 2 weeks, 3 times in 2 weeks, 10 times in a year, whatever the case may be. So don't give up. Call those leads until they tell you, excuse my language, to fuck off. And then, you probably should fuck off. Alright. Holla. What's up, guys? Just waiting on my wife to get off work. Katarina's in the back watching cartoons. And I'm thinking about my day, and something that I couldn't imagine is getting to the point where I have, say, more than 10 transactions going at one time. Maybe it's the sense of being new and somewhat overwhelmed with learning my processes and my plans, but you got to come up with a good system for tracking your transactions. Think about it now. What's up, boys and girls? So it's Wednesday morning, and I'm in the garage and I'm sweating. So I just finished my morning workout, and as I was running, I went running. There's this one street that I like to lap around on my lazy workout days because it's really flat. It's mostly my short runs. Today was just a 20-minute fartlek, and it's flat, so when I can take advantage of it, I do. Anyway, I door knocked that street and left some paraphernalia, met some neighbors, and as I was jogging, I noticed a new for sale sign from a real estate agent in this area working for realty executives. And I don't know if you have realty executives in your area, but they're probably like the second biggest in Knoxville or in Tennessee, right behind Keller Williams. And I was thinking, I really want to know why they chose this guy over me. Maybe they were in a contract before they got my paraphernalia, or they got my, information. Maybe my information just didn't call to them. So I'm going to go by there, I think, today and knock on the door, and hopefully an owner is home. And if the house is vacant, that could definitely be a reason, because a door hanger is not going to be found in an empty house. But if an owner's there, I definitely want to find out why they chose this guy. If they received my information, why they chose this guy over me. So, and I think what's good about that is I'll find out where maybe I dropped the ball and where I can fix it. Maybe it's something, that I can fix. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe they're friends with this guy. Again, maybe the house is vacant. Maybe they agreed to list with him months ago. Who knows? But I want to go find out. Other than that, let's get this day started. All right, I'm heading back to Sevierville, hour-long drive, to meet this lady and get this FSBO listing, and hopefully tack onto that a couple cabins. All right, wish me luck. What's up, guys? I got the listing, and I've got a lead on 2 other listings, which we're going to go look at Friday, and I got 3 buyers looking for cabins right now in Gatlinburg. Ba-boom. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. This lady is crazy. She is crazy. Talking about adult ADD, this lady has adult ADD and ADHD, whatever you call it. She is cuckoo. But she wants to sell. She wants to list. This is way too easy. Today was way too easy. So part of me is wondering, what is going to go wrong? What's going to go wrong? What's around the corner? Is she really the owner, or is she just some crazy lady, squatting in a house? And I'm going to come Friday and find out that the real owners are on vacation or moved out a long time ago, and it's just a vacant house. I don't know, but this lady is off the wall, a ball of energy. But she wants to list. She's going to list. I'm going to go home. I'm going to upload the paperwork, fill it in, email it to her, let her and her husband look it over. And then Friday, I'm going to come over. We're going to go over it, sign then, and then head to Gatlinburg to look at 2 rental cabins that she manages, and the owners are ready to, retire and get out from under them. So we'll go from there. All right. I'll check you guys later. I got to concentrate on driving. Come down a little bit off the high. I just got home about 30 minutes ago. It's a little bit after 4 o'clock, 4:30 actually, and I've got a killer headache. 2 hours drive there. In the car for another 3 hours on the way back because I was with my good friend Becky Sarah, who wanted to show me a really beautiful property that she has out in that area. And so, a lot of time in the car. Haven't eaten anything almost all day except for 2 donuts and just drank coffee. So I don't know if I'm going to get much done today. I did talk to my listing or my seller, and they're happy with the paperwork and the contract, so hopefully we'll get those signed between today and tomorrow. I'm going out to see her tomorrow, and we're going to go look at a couple cabins. And I'm being very conscious of the fact that it looks like I'm about to tie up some good business. I've got a California relocation. I've got Sharon looking to buy and sell. I've got Kim listing her condo. She told me about a neighbor that wants to buy and sell 2 cabins that she's referring me to, plus some heavy buyers. So, I don't want you guys to think, oh, he's one of those agents, I got some business now, I'm going to throw my feet up. No, I just got a headache today, so I'm going to take the day off, the rest of the day off. It's already 4:30. Maybe later on I'll do some follow-up calls, but right now I'm just going to sit down and relax and get back to it tomorrow. But don't worry, guys, I ain't going to stop hustling, okay? This is just the beginning. And January is coming to an end. I need to tie these things up. I need to tie it all up again in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And it's starting to get to 2019. I'm talking long-term success. I'm talking the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Ben Barreto's not giving up. Real estate pros just starting. But Papa's got a headache.